Welcome to Unique Audiobook Zone. If you're tired of having your peace stolen by criticism, your power eroded by fear, or your confidence shattered by setbacks, this is for you. We're not offering quick fixes. We're giving you the internal framework to build a presence so steady, so certain that no one can shake you. This is the blueprint for dangerous confidence. Confidence is not a public spectacle or a chase for validation. It is a deep, quiet resolve. The highest form of confidence is simple. You are unshakable. Most people live reacting to criticism, chaos, and external opinions, giving away their energy with every response. When you learn to react to nothing, you become untouchable. You move with a rare, potent presence that cannot be faked. In this program, we break down exactly how to build that kind of conviction, the power to silence doubt, control your emotional state, and step into the strongest version of yourself. Chapter 1. Stop explaining yourself. Constantly justifying your decisions is a primary drain on confidence. Unnecessary explanations are silent pleas for approval. Truly confident people do not operate in apology mode. They know their inherent value is not up for debate. When you cease over-explaining, you immediately project strength. Your words gain weight, and your presence commands respect. This is not arrogance, but discipline. Be clear, be firm, and be brief. Stand by your choices without needing a detailed defense. A simple, "I chose this because it's right for my path," is a declaration of certainty. Every time you cut the excess excuses, you send a powerful message. I do not require your permission. Trust your decisions and let your silence carry the weight of your confidence. Chapter 2. Master your inner voice. The voice in your head is either your greatest weapon or your worst adversary. The way you speak to yourself privately determines how you show up publicly. If your inner script is self-critical, "I always fail," you act hesitant. If it is supportive, "I can handle this," you walk in taller and sharper. Confidence doesn't start with external approval. It starts in your mind. The mistake is waiting for life to validate you before you change the voice. Instead, you create the belief first. Your brain accepts repetition. Consistently tell yourself you are capable, and your actions will follow. Master this internal mechanism by catching negative thoughts and replacing them with strong, building statements. Your mind must be your strongest ally. Chapter 3. Build respect before confidence. Lasting confidence is impossible without self-respect. Respect is the foundation. Confidence without it is merely an act. Ask yourself, do I treat myself with the same regard I give to people I admire? Do I value my time and trust my own decisions? The way you treat yourself sets the standard for the world. Self-respect is built not from grand victories, but from small, daily actions that say, "I matter." This means keeping promises to yourself, following through on commitments, and maintaining boundaries that protect your core values. Each deliberate act builds internal strength and trust. Respect yourself first, and the world is compelled to adjust. Chapter 4. Kill the need for approval. The relentless chase for validation makes confidence fragile. When your self-worth depends on whether others like you, you surrender control. Approval is temporary and easily withdrawn. Your worth must be anchored internally. Stop tailoring your life, your attire, or your posts to solicit applause. Focus instead on living with integrity. The people you admire stand firm even in disagreement. True strength is in being respected for self-fidelity, not in being universally liked. Practice making decisions based purely on what you know is right for you. Their approval is optional. Your self-respect is not. When you stop chasing validation, people begin to respect you more than ever before. Chapter 5. Respond with silence, not emotion. The highest expression of strength is not how loudly you speak, but how calmly you can remain. People lose power when they feel compelled to react to every challenge or criticism. That shows your emotions are in control. Silence is disarming and unsettling. When provocation is met with stillness, the focus shifts. You demonstrate that the external noise did not penetrate your composure. Silence buys you time to think and choose your response from a place of strength, not impulse. It is not weakness. It is a refusal to waste energy on trivial battles. The person who stays calm and unbothered cannot be manipulated. Silence is your shield and your power. Chapter 6. Let your body speak first. Your body tells the world who you are before you speak a word. If your words say confident, but your posture says hiding, people will trust your body. To let your body speak first, walk into a room as if you belong there. Stand tall, shoulders back, head level, not in arrogance, but in quiet certainty. A firm, unhurried handshake and steady eye contact communicate presence. Your physical state trains your mind. Stand small, feel small. Expand your posture, feel strong. Focus on eliminating nervous cues like fidgeting or darting eyes. Practice holding eye contact 1 second longer than you normally would. When your body speaks confidence, you don't have to oversell yourself. People simply feel it and treat you accordingly. Chapter 7. Stop reacting, start leading. Most live in perpetual reaction, allowing external events to dictate their mood, energy, and choices. That is dependency, not confidence. The leader sets the tone, they decide the direction. When you react to everything, people learn how to easily control you. When you stop, they lose their grip. Leadership begins with leading yourself, choosing your actions rather than letting them be chosen for you. In a challenged meeting, the reactive person defends. The leader pauses, listens, and redirects the conversation back to the strategic goal. Set an intention before stressful situations. I will remain calm and speak clearly. That control over self is magnetic, positioning you as someone others naturally follow. Chapter 8. Embrace discomfort until it feels normal. Confidence is forged in the uncomfortable places that most people avoid. If you only choose comfort, you never expand, and your life lacks proof of your own strength. When you embrace discomfort, you collect evidence. Every time you step into the unknown, you prove to yourself, I can handle this. The goal is not to eliminate fear, but to become comfortable being uncomfortable. Start small. Speak up in a meeting. Take on a small, challenging project. Your mental and emotional muscles only grow under resistance. When fear creeps in, reframe it. This is my moment to get stronger. Once you train yourself to thrive under strain, nothing the world throws at you will feel too big. Chapter 9. Speak less, command more. The most powerful people are often the quietest. They don't rush to fill silence. They listen. When they finally speak, everyone pays attention. The more you talk without clear purpose, the weaker your words become. Confidence is not about volume. It's about the weight your words carry. Speak less, mean more. Slow your responses down. A brief pause before speaking communicates assurance. Trim the excess explanations and use simple, strong statements. Furthermore, effective listening makes you more powerful. It allows you to understand motives and gather information, making your eventual response precise and authoritative. Cut your words in half and let your presence do the talking. Chapter 10. Turn rejection into power. Rejection is not a sign of your worth. It is feedback, a redirection, and a necessary test. The most confident people have faced rejection repeatedly, It didn't break them, it hardened their resolve. Stop asking, "Why me?" and start asking, "What can I learn from this?" Every no reveals a weakness you need to address or pushes you toward a better path. You can't build real, resilient confidence if everyone always says yes. Expect rejection as proof that you are aiming high. Detach the rejection from your identity. It is just information. Use the sting as fuel to prove your capability, not to them, but to yourself. Every no brings you closer to the right yes. Chapter 11. Detach from outcomes. Tying your self-worth to results keeps you fragile, paralyzed by fear of failure. Real confidence means you anchor yourself in who you are, not what happens. Detachment doesn't mean you stop trying. It means you focus solely on what you control, your effort, attitude, and preparation, and release the rest. The outcome is feedback, not your definition. Think of an expert who gives their best performance, knowing they can't control the environment. When you detach, you are harder to manipulate, and you act with more focus because you aren't strangled by anxiety. Remind yourself, whatever happens, I will learn and be fine. Chapter 12. Set boundaries without apology. The ability to set and hold boundaries without guilt is a clear sign of self-respect. Boundaries protect your time, energy, and peace. People will take as much as you allow, so you must define the line. Saying no doesn't make you selfish, it makes you strong. You do not need to justify your boundaries with long excuses. "That doesn't work for me," delivered calmly, is a complete statement. People will respect you more for having limits, and the right people will honor them. When someone is angered by your boundary, take it as confirmation that the boundary was necessary. Never apologize for respecting yourself. Chapter 13. Stand calm in chaos. Confidence is measured by how you carry yourself when everything is uncertain. Most people panic and rush. The confident person stays anchored. This calmness is powerful because it transfers to others. Chaos itself doesn't break people. Their reaction to it does. To stay composed, take control of your breath first. Slow, steady breathing signals to your body, "I am in control." Then, manage your pace. Move deliberately, not quickly. Keep your voice low and grounded. This positioning makes you a trusted leader in a crisis. Every time you stay centered when life gets messy, you prove to yourself that storms don't break you, they reveal your strength. Chapter 14. Train until skill becomes certainty. Real confidence is built on the concrete foundation of competence. When you've trained a skill until it is instinctive, you move from hoping you're good enough to knowing you are. You don't wait to feel confident to act. You act, and the actions create the confidence. Dedication turns fear into familiarity. You must practice with intention, pushing past comfort. Embrace mistakes as lessons, and measure your progress. No one can take away the skill you've earned. Dangerous confidence is not about puffing up your chest. It's about the quiet assurance that comes from knowing you've earned the right to perform. Chapter 15. Live as if you need nothing. The ultimate level of confidence is living as if you are dependent on nothing external. Your worth, peace, and identity are anchored inside, not contingent on success, recognition, or others' presence. Most people live in constant need for approval, need for status, which is a deep vulnerability. When you move as if you already have everything necessary within yourself, you cannot be controlled or manipulated. Focus inward. Ask what you can give yourself: discipline, respect, purpose. Practice gratitude for what you already have. Build your foundation on your own integrity, which is permanent. Strength attracts, neediness repels. Live as if you need nothing, and you will walk with an irresistible, unshakable power. Confidence is quiet, steady power. The most dangerous form comes from one truth: you react to nothing, and therefore nothing controls you. We have broken down the 15 pillars of this unshakable self-belief. from conquering over-explanation to achieving self-sufficiency. This is about building a person who no longer bends to external pressure or waits for permission. Your confidence is written in your presence. Apply these lessons daily. When you master non-reactivity, you gain control over everything, becoming the calm, undeniable force in the room.